So I'm going to give you a brief demo of how the K3VO platform app works. It's built using Flutter and I'm testing it on a Surface Duo. So first things first, users are able to select whatever language they're comfortable with. Pick from English, French, or Kiswahili. For this demo, I'm going to be using English. And then a user is able to sign in, register, or maybe recover their password in case they forgot it. So allow me to just quickly log in. So once we log in, we get to the home screen. This is basically the Discover page, where you're able to do quick actions like generate domain names, look up domains, or find out about the domains you're tracking, and catch up with the latest from KeNIC's YouTube channel. So as you can see, we have a video here about the Hack-A-Milli challenge. Moving on, we can head to the lookup section. This is basically just for checking a domain, to who it's registered to. So I'll use my domain as an example. And as you can see, it marks the domain as already registered. It gives you the insights as to when it was created, when it was updated, and when it's expected to expire. The name servers, if transfer is prohibited or accepted or permitted, the registrant info, and the registrar who registered the domain. From here, we'll go to the generator section. This section just basically uses AI to generate domain names that can fit your needs. So you'll give it some data like what the domain is for. It could be personal, business, for an event or social. So we'll go with personal. The preferred domain length could be short, medium, or we know some people like it long. And then the preferred style, let's keep it creative. And then for the location, I'll put in Nairobi. And then you give it a keyword, something to guide it as to what exactly you're looking for. So a keyword here could be anime. And then the language that you want the results to come back in could be English, French, or Kiswahili. Let me stick with English and generate. Give it a minute or less. As you can see, it gives you a list of domains. So you're able to check if the domain is available, or as you've seen, you can long press on a domain. Maybe if you feel like I'll come back to it later, at a later date or at a later time, you just long press and it's saved to your domains. Maybe we can add one more. Anime conventions. Then anime art gallery. So from there we can head to the domains section, and here you can see the domains that were generated and that we saved, and each domain name has a rationale as to why it was or rather what it's meant to represent. So as you can see here, the first one, it's appropriate for a non-profit organization. A second one, a website that involves educational resources. So it helps you get some knowledge as to why that domain is structured the way it is, the domain name, sorry. And then if maybe you don't like it, you can decide to just swipe it out, delete it. But if you decide I actually like it. You can just come and tap on it. You'll choose a registrar that you want. Let's try Safaricom. Okay, so Safaricom is taking a bit of time. So why don't we try TrueHost? And as you can see, TrueHost is much faster. So this is one of the advantages that the apps gives you, where you can pick the registrar who actually works best for you. As you can see, we already have the price, all the while Safaricom is still loading for whatever reason. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So moving on, under the More section, we have settings. So the app tries to provide a bit of customization in the hands of the user. You can select theme colors, try to stay true to the Kenyan flag. Unfortunately, the black and white themes didn't work out the way I wanted, but they kind of fall into place if you consider light mode and dark mode. So here we'll work with green or red, but I prefer dark mode, so dark mode with a bit of green. And again, you can select the language that you're comfortable with. You're also able to invite friends to use the app. The app is not yet available in the Play Store, but hopefully it will be soon. But yeah, you can share the link, get them to also download and use the app. And then here we see a bit about the app. Yeah, funny enough, this logo, I actually designed it in Canva. And you can also view the website for the app, the website for the developer. So you'll allow me a shameless plug. And yeah, so that's my website. And then terms of service, privacy policy, and maybe open source licenses that I've utilized in the making of the app. So for example, like this one here, I made it, it's actually how I'm able to facilitate the changing of the theme colors. So it's something I've been working on for a while. And yes, I believe that is it. And thank you. I hope you enjoy using the app.